This is Jeff Spieler, Technical Agronomist with DeKalb and Asgrow. Today for our 2-minute drill, we're taking a look at the impact the extreme wet conditions in southern South Dakota are having on our soybean weed management. So we're getting a lot of questions right now as weed height starts to get off label in a lot of cases. With a delay in spraying, what are some of our best options? So if you're still considering a PPO type herbicide, one of the burners, we really got to be careful with calendar date right now in terms of carryover concerns for next year's corn crop, but also coverage as well as these fields start to canopy. If we're on the Roundup or Roundup Extend platform, we really got to take a look at development stages. So this plant we're looking at right here is an R1 plant. You can see that by we have flowers on the lower stem, but we don't have flowers yet on the foremost upper nodes of this plant. So that plant's still an R1. We're still on label with the XtendiMax product. Okay. If we look at this plant right here, we've got flowers up the main stem, but we do have flowers on one of the foremost upper nodes of this plant. That makes it an R2 plant. We're now off label with XtendiMax, but we still are on label with Roundup. So as we take a look at that, we've got to be aware of what development stage we're at depending on the product we're using. If we are past the R1 stage and looking at R2, we're only on the Roundup platform, which means we're going to want to use our highest rate, typically the 44-ounce rate of PowerMax. We're going to want to use our water conditioners. But we also may want to consider lowering that carrier volume just a little bit. So going from, let's say, 10 gallons per acre down to 7. That's going to increase our concentration of that product where we want it, but also not sacrifice too much coverage, okay? So we really got to pay attention to development stages as we go into the spraying over this next week. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call. That's all we had for today. Thanks.